Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess, baby. We're using the Kipper deck for your messages today. Pisces, if you are an aspiring, spirit-led business owner, community leader, we have our Getting Started introduction workshop tonight to get you off the ground running with how-tos to implement and launch into your Year of the Fire Horse. You can register at the first link in the pinned comment below. All right, Spirit. We got Mature Woman. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the HP Collective. Hell yeah! Highest timelines, highest messages for the High Priestess Collective. Claim that great fortune. All right, that's the reading, guys. Claim that. This is your future. This is what's happening. Card number 26 breaks down to 8. 8 is the number of prosperity and cycles closing. One more here. Mature Woman, great fortune. This is giving something is ripe. She didn't fall out, so I'm not going to keep her, but this is the High Priestess, that main female energy. One more. Oh, I would love to see that unexpected income card. Okay, family room and adjudication. That's 3-3. Okay, bad health at the bottom of the deck. So this looks like a turn of events. Like there's a window of opportunity that's opened. That's allowing your whatever situation, status, location, whatever energy you're in right now that is either like in need of improvement or there's been a struggle. Identify that area. It looks like that's the area that's taking a turn here. It's like the windows have been opened, fresh air is coming in. So there's new opportunity for healing, new opportunity for rejuvenation. Mature Woman came out first. This is the energy of, it's a little bit of a mix of the Empress and the High Priestess, but it's this energy of sage wisdom. So it's through experience, having observed people's word choice, behavior, and just like life choices over time gives you this mature perspective around how things play out. This is also somebody, you know, I don't know what I'm talking like, I want to talk poker, but this is somebody who isn't quick to play their hand. They're like waiting for the right time. So there's something about waiting for the right time, patience over impulse. Yeah, so especially if you have a lot of fire in your chart, this is patience over impulse. And I say patience, I don't mean waiting. I mean in active observation mode, active sensing mode, because the maturation of this woman also has to do with her intuition. And if you think about how connected you are to the world around you, seasons, cycles, nature, your body, if you're in active observation mode, you're receiving messages and signals all the time. And it's when you receive like the go that you go, or a series of like build up, now it's time. There's something like that happening here. Great fortune, it signifies there's several transformations at hand, or there's like a spill out. This is very Aquarius energy, happy Aquarius season. The nature of this person pouring out this jug always makes me think of the Star card, regardless of the deck, and how that symbol of Aquarius pouring out water into the collective pool, the collective consciousness, represents that impact on the people and places around you. It also represents your consciousness, right? And like the expansion of you in itself. Great fortune gold, though, it can mean enlightenment. It can mean like having a higher level perspective and understanding of how things work in your reality. Or maybe it's or there could be like an incoming pour of something that benefits you in a way that makes you feel grateful and like, wow, fortune did strike me. I simply needed to follow the signals and seasons of change. Family room adjudication is like, this gives ancestral legacy or like ancestral karma, but it looks like it kind of looks like you've been clearing out, you know, bad health. Maybe you've been clearing out the mindsets and patterns that you've inherited from your line. And as a result of that, there's been a stabilization. The window is open now. Mature Woman. Maybe you've been doing it for a while, right? 4 years, 3 years, 6 years, 8 years here. And as a result, it's like at some point, the healing journey has to, as deep as you go in the healing journey, now it's like, okay, we got to go as high as the sky now. It has to like balance out at some point. So it kind of looks like this, like whatever work you've been doing to improve something, it's like the tide turns and now you are receiving some sort of, if it's not familial and ancestral legacy and fortune, activating gifts, activating like a reality around you that mirrors the healing that you've done. So it's like if you had to rewire receptivity, now you're actually receiving. It's going from receiving mode to like, oh no, I'm getting the things now. I'm receiving the opportunities. If you had to rewire fear and now you're operating in creation and limitlessness, expansion, taking risks, then more things are going to be gravitating towards you that mirror that, you know? And if it's not familial, it still feels like it's something very close to home. It's something safe and cozy, you know? This is sanctuary energy, your home, family room. It does look like whatever this benefit is, whatever this great fortune, it impacts more than one person. You know, I was getting that Aquarius energy, but family room makes me think it's not just you. It could be, you know, whatever your family is, you and your cats, you and your pets, you and your plants, you and your partners, children. It definitely impacts more than one person. And this is like, it's time. Okay, let's go in here and see what this is. Show me the mature woman first. Okay, too many. Yeah, wow. This really does feel like for people who have been using their intuitive navigation system to either make changes, collect data, implement, readjust, pause. Like if you're using your intuition, your internal system and sensing for that, it's like really guiding you in, this is like advanced decision making so that you are in sync with the universe versus like trying to apply someone else's rules of life to how you're living. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. One more here. Oh, hell yeah. 9 of Wands in reverse. So if you know, the 9 of Wands is like, this person gets knocked down, they stand back up. What's that song? I get knocked down, but I get up again. That's this card's song. He just keeps getting back up, and he's like banged up from it, a little tired from it, but he's also been successful in doing it. So there's success in what you've been doing. Whatever you've been like healing or trying to improve or fix, there's success in it, even if maybe you don't feel like you're seeing it the way you want to see it. 9 of Wands in reverse is like, well, that level of effort and energy is coming to a close. It's like reached its fruition stage. This is like getting to breathe, you know? Look who's at the bottom. HP. Hell yeah. This period's over. Whatever you've been doing, it's like, good job, it's over. The sun's coming up now in this background. 9, 10. You want to show me 1 on the 10? Show me 1 on the 10. This really is, damn, Pisces. 10 of Swords being clarified by the moon is, no, that's exactly what it's been. It's been a dive into the subconscious. So this is like a very specific subconscious clearing around whatever patterns or mindsets you inherited that may have kept you away from expansion. And this might be different from everyone, but the great fortune here is like the gift of clearing up that block. So wherever that block came from, 10 of Swords, moon, this looks like you dove all the way down into the depths of it, the darkest aspect of it, and then came up, matured, came up, expanded. The blue she wears is a nod towards the High Priestess, towards intuition. The purple is a nod towards the third eye. So now she can like see her own patterns and where to not act from them, where to act, how to act outside of the pattern, outside of the 8 cycles, patterns, loops. Show me one more in the 10 of Swords, moon. this really feels like, Four Cups, this really feels like you're like doing what you need to do, and maybe you're seeing some glimmers, but it kind of feels like there's a big hit coming, like a big wave coming, like the cup. You know, this cup is full with the spectrum of light of the rainbow, which this experience would be so fucking magical. If you think about this, put yourself in this card. You're out in a field with your 3 bowls, and maybe you're doing a little sound bowl healing. And then a cup out of nowhere is full with rainbow light with this like mystical hand. You'd be like, this is crazy. This looks like your cup is coming in, like the big cup that you want, the big cup that you need, that you've been working to like clear and make space for, is coming in. Can I get advice for this mature woman? 9 of Pentacles and the Chariot. This actually feels like this doesn't feel like an if this cup comes in. This feels like when this great fortune, when this hit comes in for you. However this comes in, we'll get clarity on what that looks like. Allow yourself to take it as another sign of direction. So that's interesting, is like when the gift or the great fortune or the big break comes in, the surprise gift, they want you to treat it like another direction, they want you to treat it like it's also intuition. That's what this 9 of Pentacles is doing, is she's allowing the bird, which is like a manifested physical reality. It's an aspect of her reality, guiding her to this specific pentacle. And that's not where the road ends. She uses that pentacle to build something else. Chariot, she like runs with it. It's like running with the gift. So this would be like if you receive some sort of monetary something, or like, I guess an example would be like a loan or a big payout or a bonus, or you inherit a car or something, or you inherit a house. However, let's not even get into that, but it's like you inherit something and they want you to use that as like a directive also. It's like, that's not the end game. That's what I'm trying to say. That's not the end game. That's like another point of direction and next steps. And Chariot is like, take it to the limit, take it all the way, take it to the point of victory. So it's not staying put, you know. Earth energy is very still, stagnant, present. 9 of Pentacles with the Chariot is, oh, no. Pluck that pentacle and we're off to see the wizard, babe. You know, the other thing I'm going to say here is 9 of Pentacles Chariot. This is not for everybody, and I'm not looking at anybody when I say this. There's an invitation here to release the construct of perfectionism that puts you in a state of procrastination. Procrastination is not for lazy people. Procrastination is typically for people who have ADHD and recovering from perfectionism and would rather not do it at all if they can't do it correctly 100%. This is an invitation to dissolve that and allow yourself to make moves messy, make moves not knowing, make moves in a way that's like, I'm going to do it as I learn, as I go, and I can improve it later. I don't know why that's so important here, but probably this kind of feels like they want you to build with something you're about to get. Or maybe you came into this already, I don't know. But like whatever the big fortune, this great break is, they want you to use it to build or use it to go, use it to fuel the going. And I'm talking about the perfectionism because this 9 of Pentacles card is Virgo. Virgo is the last, well, Virgo, it is the mutable earth sign, which means it's transformational. It comes at the end of a season. So receiving this signifies you're at the end of one season and the beginning of another. There is no like end game. It's like, use this situation, this familial gift, the spiritual outpour, this like, maybe all your senses come online or you receive something tangible, but use it to like move forward in this next season. It was not meant to stay put. Like if this was Taurus energy, Empress energy, I'd be like, maybe just chill a bit with it. But it's Virgo, which is like, oh, this is meant to transform me. This is meant to change and end things for me so that I can begin anew. Okay, if you're a recovering perfectionist, you know what I'm talking about. Anything else with this 9 of Pentacles Chariot? I'm so serious. Do you see this figure 8 in the background? The Six of Pentacles is literally like a hand from above delivering what you need directly into your hand. It also doesn't look like it's one thing. It's like all of these things are going to land in your hand. There's 3 hands here. You know, this 4 of Cups hand at the bottom. Her hand I was focusing on in the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hands. There's 4 hands. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's 4 people or 2 people. There's multiple people here, but most importantly, there's 4 hands. 1, 2, 2 hands are delivering, and the other 2 are receiving. 2 hands. Didn't I say something about 2 hands the other day? With the sword, you'd use 2 hands to grip that idea. You might need more hands to carry all this. So this is also like ask for help. You know? All right, let's go into this Great Fortune. Show me the Great Fortune for Pisces. Wow, this is because you did not quit. 5 of Swords. Did not quit. Grit all day. This is like, I keep with the routine even if the routine is not exciting. Show me Great Fortune. Please be so clear. 8 of Cups. I think something about what you receive here, this Great Fortune, is allowing you to... 8 of Cups Chariot is, let's say, momentum or next stop. You know, I'm thinking about that. The Journey card in this deck is the Train. And I talked about in a reading recently how, like, you're experiencing multiple stops on this long train ride, this long journey. 8 of Cups Chariot is making me think, like, wherever you're at right now, where you've been, like, hunkering down to heal a mindset or a program in you, the window is open now for this next stop, like, as this gift comes in. Show me Great... Wow. Say it, Pisces. I am the High Priestess. Drop it in the live chat. Drop it in the comments. Wow, she snuck out too. I didn't even see it. I only heard her. This is also saying, like, you're gonna know what to do with this. You're not gonna have to worry. You're gonna know what to do with this. I also feel like this is a super confirmation when you receive this hit, this Great Fortune. This is confirming a way in which you've already been navigating. So what happens is we get that confirmation where it's like, this will be helpful. But I think on the other side, it's also like, wow, my senses were fucking dead on. Like, I have to take this gift seriously. I have to take my intuitive abilities seriously because it allowed this to come in. My gifts got me here. It's, you know what I mean? It's like, this thing is so wanted and needed and helpful, I think, but it's confirming, like, oh, my magic is really fucking real. Really fucking real. Show me one on the HP. Yeah. All right, High Priestess. Smash that love button if you haven't already. Ooh. Ooh. What magic are you going to make happen with this, kid? It's from the knowing to now I co-create. You have a couple of 111 portals coming up too. I'll post those on my posts on the channel. What day is today? The 20th? I think the next 1-1 is the 28th. Oh, wow. Okay. This is something you need to... This is what I was talking about, how, like, this... When this comes in, it's not a stay stuck and stopped. It's you use it to move forward, to do something with this. Show me High Priestess Magician. That's counterparts too. Judgment in reverse. Have you, like, not been able to do something in particular that you've been wanting to do or feel like you're called to do? This is the thing that's going to, like, alleviate that. Allow you to do it. Show me the Judgment in reverse. 5 of Cups. There's some holdup. Yeah, wow, that's so crazy. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. For some people here, when this comes in, this is going to be much easier for you to say goodbye to something. It's you saying goodbye to something, not it saying goodbye to you. And then for other people, when this comes in, the decision around like which way to, it's either direction or like clarity on the next thing you need to do. It's twos. Does it have to do with building? 20 and 2. Master number 2, 2 is master builder. Give me one more here for the builders. Queen of Swords. This feels so, it's not emotionless, but it's like taking your emotion out of something so that there is a very structured format, or I'm kind of seeing like architecture, blueprints, architecture, which is like, you don't need your cup to do that. Show me one more. Judgment in reverse, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is also very decisive. Maybe it's like a head over heart decision. 5 of Wands. They're kind of building. I'm going to get another deck because now I can't stop thinking about what this is. Okay. No. What's this group? The Lovers. It's connection. It's like bringing 2 things together, this group. That's why the 2s are here. So when this thing comes in, you have the tool or the resource that you need to bring 2 things together. That this is so interesting because it looks like there's an awareness or a calling of I'm supposed to XYZ, but there was not an execution of that call. And it's likely because you need this resource or needed that resource and needed that gift, needed that hit for all of the pieces to start building up. Why is it the 5 of Wands though? I think maybe that's why, but let's, 5 of Wands. King of Swords. Yeah, so it's like the innovation in the creation, the idea, the feminine, Queen of Swords was here. 5 of Wands, King of Swords is like, we can't actually implement it until this thing arrives. I don't know if that's a contract. Maybe a contract for you, or maybe it's 2 people coming together, or it's a building of something, a creation of something. What's the purpose of this? Judgment. Page of Swords. Wow, what's the sword family? It's something new. There's a lot of communication energy over here. It's like if you've been waiting on a piece of communication so you can send another piece of communication so something can get moving or rolling. That looks like that's a very straightforward scenario here. Hi, Miss Neptune. The sword family. Who's the only one not here? The Knight. And the Knight's the one that like delivers the messages and takes the action. These are all the decision makers and like the actual message itself. Okay, so whatever you feel like, yeah, 2 of Pentacles upright at the bottom. If you're on a team of people, there's also extra emphasis on this. When this great fortune comes in, you're going to be able to make the decision or like implement the change that you've wanted or needed to. There's an awareness of it already. So when this thing comes in, that's also an intuitive hit of like, yes, the universe is like approving this idea, approving this build, approving this creation, approving this duo, this contract, this coming together. Anything else on this great fortune as it pertains to the number 8? Star? Damn, Pisces. That's crazy. We've been talking about that Aquarius fucking energy this whole time. That's crazy. I love when they do that. Okay. Great fortune, star, hope renewal. There's like just as much as this is an outside, like, thank God I really needed this, this is also an inside, like, whoa, this way of living and believing and faith and spirituality really works. Highest level fulfillment, highest level impact. This is kind of like when you expect a miracle and it happens. You know? It's like when you've been putting in the aligned action to prepare for the day the miracle comes. And then the miracle comes. So it's not you praying for a miracle and not doing anything about it and waiting. It's like, no, I'm going to prepare so that the day this miracle comes, I'm ready to use it, wield it, implement it, use it to whatever is like the best pathway, highest timeline, highest decision around it. This is when you expect a miracle and it happens. Oh, I really love it. I really love it. This looks like you end up looking up at the sky and like crying gratitude or an expression of prayer of gratitude up to the sky. Of like, I knew it this whole time. I just had to put in the time. I just had to commit to this path. Claim that, Pisces. All right. This is lovely. I would love to know what the hell you're doing over here, but none of my business, I guess. Show me this family room adjudication. Six of Swords in reverse. I want to say like what, something coming back around. Six of Swords in reverse. Coming back around or a U-turn or a different direction. Show me the Six of Swords. A limit is released. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. What is this? But why is Six of Swords in reverse? Wow, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Why is the Six of Pentacles in, the Six of Swords in reverse? Four of Swords. What's with the swords? This is big decision energy. This is like big, like planning energy. Okay, this came in, now we're going to plan. This came in, now we're going to execute. We're going to decide. We're going to maybe even delegate. Very airy in, it's like this comes in and then it's air mode on. Air mode on, thinking, planning, moving. Six of Swords in reverse is Four of Swords. It's almost like a more peaceful direction, more peaceful way of moving. Two of Swords in reverse is like not blinded to the direction or the pathway anymore. Page of Pentacles, lots of sun energy, lots of like happiness, joy. I know what to do with this. Page of Pentacles, Empress in reverse. Why reverse? I think that, again, this thing that you get is supposed to help create or be invested in something else so that something else can be birthed or built. The Magician. Yeah. How does this pertain to the family room? Eight of Cups. There's something more full. There's something more full you guys can experience by taking this taking this and moving it into another direction or another lane, using it for momentum, using it for change. Eight of Cups with the family room is like, for some of you, maybe it's literally like moving home, relocating, moving your family. But for others, it's like, oh, there's something more full we can experience with this now, you know? The Magician, clarifying that Empress in reverse is also like the process of creation versus the birth itself. It kind of feels like the universe adds something as you go. It's like you receive this big one. This one's going to feel like the miracle. And then as you're going, other, like, it seems like smaller pieces are added to make it. That's why the Six of Pentacles has so many pentacles in it. It's like this big one is the thing that you've been hoping for. But there's all these smaller pentacles that come in that's going to kind of assist. This is like going to be, I can't deny the power of the universe. Okay, that is the message. Chariot at the bottom. 6-6, progress forward. The thing is, oh, you have 666 out here actually. So that's like some sort of change in focus has allowed this to occur. They want you to take this somewhere. That's like the big message I'm getting is like, when this comes in, don't just stop and sit with it. It's, you know, have your gratitude moment. But take this fortune and use it as an investment or momentum for the next chapter, the next cycle. Can I get just one more? Oh, look who's at the bottom of the deck this whole time. Knight of Swords, the only air court card that didn't come out. One more for Pisces. Oh, that's you. You're going to know what to do and how to move. And I think this Queen of Swords, you know, that cup that she has locked up over there, it is the cup that informs the Queen of Cups, the psychic queen. So I think she locks it up because it's like the intuition comes in. She locks up the cup and is like, got it. Now I'm going to go into Queen of Swords mode. I know what to do with this. King of Swords mode comes on. We're going to implement it. We're going to execute it. That also might be somebody else. You know, there's a lot of hands here. So it kind of looks like it's you and another person working together to do something with this great fortune, this miracle. Fuck yeah. Hit the love button. 10 of Cups at the bottom. This is the kind of news we need today. Pisces, I love you so much. Aspiring business owners, community leaders, or very new business owners looking for tips, tricks on content creation in your authentic voice, how to sell solutions versus icky sales tactics. Register for our workshop tonight. You can register at the first link in the pinned comment below. I'm going to give you the playbook that I use, how I operate my business, how I've built it over the last 4 years. Thank you for being part of this journey. If you would like Reiki, love, and healing, you can hold my hands. And take a gentle inhale through the nose. And a soft release out through your mouth. And claim this, Pisces. I claim my miracle. I'll see you later.